A shakeup in the conservative blueprint called Project 2025 has intensified the spotlight on the presidential race.
The group's director resigned yesterday following pressure from former President Donald Trump. Now, Project 2025 is a roadmap for a new Republican administration prepared by the Heritage Foundation. Some of its proposals include eliminating federal departments, calls for replacing civil service jobs with political appointments, and it wants parental controls over schools. Esme Murphy looks at what legal challenges it could face in talking points. Here's a preview.
It's the 900-page roadmap for a new Republican president. As Democrats have escalated their attacks, former President Donald Trump has tried to distance himself, posting on social media that he knows nothing about Project 25. The problem is dozens of his former administration staffers are contributors to the project.
There are several dozen former Trump administration officials who participated. There's some overlap between Project 2025 and the Trump administration agenda. So there's reason to be concerned.
Democrats from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have seized on Project 25's proposals, claiming they will create a dystopian America with a far more powerful president.
I think as the American people get to learn what Project 2025 is, it's going to radically scare a lot of Americans, and I think it's ultimately going to help the Democrats.
Republicans, sensing how much of a liability Project 25 has become, have, like the former president, tried to separate themselves.
And the same thing with Project 2025. President Trump has been distancing himself from, that to say that this is his platform is not true. Are there things in there that conservatives like? Sure.
One question we had, could these proposals really become law with just the president acting on his own? Constitutional law experts say no, that most of the proposals would take action by the courts or Congress, taking years to implement.
Only a very small percentage could be, very little. Most of it is going to require Congress to pass laws to be able to do what the recommendation of there. And remember, it would take both houses of Congress plus the president to sign.
Okay, helpful clarification, but Esme Murphy here now. One of the groups protesting the loudest against these proposals is the LGBTQ plus community. Why have they mobilized over this?
Well, because the report mentions them quite a bit. Project 2025 would not make gay marriage illegal, but it would try to roll back protections protecting the LGBTQ community. For example, federal grants would go to groups promoting marriage, but it would be marriage between only a man and a woman. There would even be penalties, even possible jail time for teachers who would have a book in their classroom like Danny Has Two Dads, and that could result in jail time, also a banning of transgender-specific care and surgery to minors.
This is just one big topic, but there were many listed in your story. So any in particular that are creating concern?
You know, one of the proposals has a lot of scientists very worried. It would eliminate the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association. That's the agency that tracks storms, including tornadoes here, snowstorms, and hurricanes. The proposal seeks to eliminate NOAA because it is, quote, one of the main drivers of the climate alarm industry. That's a direct quote from the report. That backtracking on climate change has worried not just Democrats, but many Republicans too.
And what does Project 2025 say about abortion?
This is another big flashpoint. Project 2025 states that the Dobbs decision is, quote, just the beginning. It would reverse the FDA approval of abortion drugs, including the morning after pill, and calls for the limitations and tracking of what it calls abortion tourism. Now, that's when women travel out of state in order to get an abortion. That is happening a great deal here in Minnesota because so many states around us do not have access to abortion care.
Now, after the director resigned yesterday, former President Trump's campaign said it welcomed Project 2025's demise, quote. Now, does Project 2025 no longer exist in this case?
Well, it is a book, so you can find it on the internet. It still definitely exists, and the Democrats are hitting hard at it. Kamala Harris mentioned it several times in her appearances yesterday.
Okay, well, thanks for clearing some of that up. And you can join the whole conversation tonight and tomorrow at 6:30 and 9:30 on CBS News Minnesota. Then on Friday, that show's posted to YouTube, so you can watch it anytime.